Yeah.
Okay, guys, can I audible? Am I audible?
Yes,
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 yes.
Raviraj.
Okay. So, good evening, guys. Raviraj Surve here from Let's Learn team, and today I am going to take the group mock interview session of all GME aspirants who are preparing for Synergy as well as Anglo-Eastern interview. Okay. So let's begin. So, Aniket,
Yes, Ravi.
okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Aniket, please. Okay, Aniket, am I audible? No? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay. So, Aniket, first tell me the name of the parts of four-stroke diesel engine.
Okay. So the main components of four-stroke diesel engine are camshaft, rocker arm, cam lube, uh, cam lobes, sorry, and then inlet valve, exhaust valve, piston, gudgeon pin, connecting rod, crank pin, and then crankshaft, camshaft, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so these are the parts of the four-stroke diesel engine, right?
Four-stroke diesel engine. Yes.
Okay. So, Aniket, tell me what is the basic difference between two-stroke and four-stroke?
The basic difference is that in two-stroke engine, within one revolution of crankshaft, power stroke is produced, and in four-stroke engine, two revolutions of crankshaft it needs to require one power stroke.
Okay.
Yeah. So should I tell more differences?
Yes. Uh, Tell me just the main 4 points.
Okay. So in two-stroke engine, one rotation of crankshaft is equal to one rotation of camshaft, whereas in four-stroke engine, two rotations of camshaft is equal to one rotation of camshaft. And uh, in two-stroke engine, the compression ratio is higher than four-stroke engine, and in two-stroke engine, camshaft and crankshaft are connected via chain drive, whereas in four-stroke engine, it is connected via timing gear. And uh, the stuffing box is present in two-stroke engine, whereas stuffing box is not present in four-stroke engine. Whereas one more thing is there. Yeah,
Okay.
a
So,
crosshead bearing is also present in two-stroke engine because of higher compression ratio, whereas in four-stroke engine it is not present.
okay. You said the one point of the compression ratio of two-stroke engine is greater than the four-stroke engine.
Yeah,
Is it right?
uh, I'm not sure about that. I might be
Okay.
wrong. Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah, I'm sure
so you,
about this petrol engine and diesel engine, but not about two-stroke engine, four-stroke. I think I just added some
okay, no
different point
problem.
over there.
You find it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Aniket, tell me the function of the flywheel. What is the function of flywheel?
So flywheel basically absorbs the uneven fluctuations and makes the engine smoother and uniform.
Okay. And why we use a lighter flywheel in two-stroke engine as compared to four-stroke?
So basically, in two-stroke engine, the fluctuations or the power is very much uniform. So that is why flywheel is needed in a lighter form. Whereas in four-stroke engine, there are uneven fluctuations. So to store that, we require a heavier flywheel in four-stroke engine. So that is the main difference.
Okay. Just a minute, Aniket.
Mhm.
So, Aniket, can you tell me what is the function of rocker arm?
So the main function of rocker arm is to control the openings and closings of the exhaust and inlet valves, and it is connected via a camshaft, via cam lobes, and uh, one more thing is I just forgot. Okay, cam lobes to camshaft it is connected, and it is helps in the opening and closing of the exhaust and inlet valves in the IC engine.
Okay. And can you tell me what do you mean by tappet clearance? What is the tappet clearance?
So tappet clearance is the distance between the rocker arm and the exhaust and inlet valves. It is provided so as to uh, promote the scavenging process.
Okay. So it is a tappet clearance, right? Okay, Aniket. If interviewer asks you to draw the wall timing diagram
Yeah.
of first diesel engine, so you can draw.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure.
Or if he asks you to explain the whole process of wall timing diagram, then you can explain.
Yes. Yes. I
Okay.
can explain.
Okay. Thank you, Aniket.
Okay. Thank you.
Is Chaitanya?
Yes, bro.
Are you ready, bro?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so please turn on your camera. Okay, Chaitanya, can you tell me what is the indicated horsepower and where we get the indicated horsepower?
Indicated horsepower is calculated by the indicated cog, and it is calculated using power cut,
Okay,
and
and
it
where
can
we get
be, bro.
where it will get.
It is indicated cog is it is used to calculate the compression ratio and pressure in the combustion chamber, and it is calculated by the indicate cog, which is
Okay,
present
and okay, and what is the BHP
brake horsepower.
and where we get.
BH it is the brake horsepower is power the power will be reduced from indicated horsepower to brake horsepower, and it is available at the
Crankshaft,
camshaft,
crankshaft, not camshaft.
crankshaft, crankshaft flywheel.
Okay, okay, that's it. So Chaitanya, can you explain what is the scavenging process?
So scavenging process is removing of exhaust gases from the combustion chamber using fresh charge will push the with the higher pressure from the, above the more than atmospheric pressure, that fresh charge will push the exhaust valve out of the combustion chamber.
That's it. Okay, Chaitanya, have you prepared of two-stroke diesel engine?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So Chaitanya, tell me what is a crosshead bearing and what is its function?
So crosshead bearing is used. Crosshead bearing is connected from the piston to piston rod, and it is in between piston rod and connecting rod. It
Okay.
is used because of the um, long stroke of the two-stroke main engine, and
Okay.
it absorbs the side thrust from the piston, and it passes through the walls of the combustion chamber.
Okay. So that's it. Okay. So Chaitanya, can you tell me why we use stuffing box in two-stroke marine engine?
Actually, stuffing box separates the crank casing and scavenging space. So exactly in the stuffing box is used in two-stroke engine only. It is used because we use two types of lubrication oils, which is very costly to lubricate the piston above the stuffing box. and another lubrication oil is below the stuffing box, the crankshaft. To avoid the mixing of these two lube oils, we use stuffing box.
Okay, so we use stuffing box, right?
Yes.
So Chaitanya, can you tell me what is the function of piston?
Piston transfers the gas power produced in the combustion chamber to reciprocating motion, and further it is calculated into, converted into rotary motion from through connecting rod.
Okay, and can you tell me the name of the piston rings which we use in four-stroke and two-stroke engine?
Four-stroke engine, we will use 4 compression rings and 1 oil scraper ring, and in
Okay,
two-stroke we use 3 compression rings. That's it, and we use stuffing box in two-stroke engine.
okay, so that's why we do not use oil scraper ring in
Oil
two-stroke engine.
scraper ring, yes.
Okay, so can you tell me the function of each ring? What is the function of compression ring and oil scraper ring?
Compression ring is used to uh, resist the pressures escaping from the combustion chamber, and
To
oil
prevent
scraper
or
ring
to
is,
avoid.
yeah,
Yes,
and
continue,
the
continue.
oil scraper ring is used to scrape the lubrication oil below the crank casing, and it will be further transferred into crank casing.
Okay, so that's why that is the function of the oil scraper ring
Oil scraper ring,
compression compression ring, right?
yes.
So Chaitanya, can you tell me why we use lighter flywheel in two-stroke engine as compared to four-stroke?
So actually, the work of the flywheel is to store the kinetic energy which is produced during the power stroke, and to transfer the energy when there is no power strokes are happening. That is like exhaust, compression, and the suction strokes. So in two-stroke engine, we only have one non-power producing stroke and one power producing stroke. So we don't need to store more energy for the one power non-power producing stroke. And in four-stroke, there is 3 non-power producing strokes. So we use a bigger flywheel to store more energy to transfer to the 3 non-power producing strokes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Chaitanya.
Thank you.
Yes, Ashwin.
Yes, Raviraj.
Yes, are you ready, bro?
Yes, bro. There is a power shortage in my area, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
difficult.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so Ashwin, first tell me the name of two-stroke diesel engine parts.
So audio was not clear. Can you come again?
Hello,
Okay.
am I audible?
Yeah. Now you're audible. I didn't. Your audio was breaking. So can you repeat the question?
Okay, tell me the parts of two-stroke diesel engine.
Okay. In two-stroke diesel engine, we have crosshead, piston rod, connecting rod, um, two-stroke inlet port, exhaust valve, fuel injector, mm,
Okay,
and stuffing box. And stuffing boxes.
okay. So these are the parts of two-stroke diesel engine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Ashwin, can you tell me what is the compression ratio?
Compression is volume at the volume of cylinder at BDC to the volume of cylinder at TDC.
That is the compression ratio, right? And what is the
Yes.
compression ratio of petrol engine?
It is 8 to 10 for petrol
And
engine.
for diesel engine,
18 to 20.
18 to 20.
Yes.
Okay. Ashwin, have you prepared two-stroke marine engine?
Yes.
Okay. So can I ask you on question on the two-stroke diesel engine?
Yes, you can ask.
Okay. So Ashwin, can you tell me what is the crosshead bearing and its function?
Uh, Crosser bearing extra part we use between piston rod and connecting rod. It is used in two-stroke engine in order to increase the length of the stroke. As compression ratio increases, whenever we use the heavy fuel oil, it is hard to properly
Burn.
burn the fuel. So in order to increase the temperature and pressure, we use the crossroad. It increases the length of the stroke. As length of stroke increases, temperature pressure also increases. This heavy fuel oil also will burn properly.
Okay, so that's why we use crosshead bearing, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, it is basically it is fitted between the piston rod and
Piston
connecting
rod
rod.
and conductor. Yes,
It is a link between the piston rod and connecting rod. Okay,
yes.
okay. So Ashwin, can you explain the working of exhaust marine turbocharger?
Exhaust method. Yes. Uh, after every stroke, exhaust gas pass it to exhaust manifold, and after exhaust manifold, it is the gases are passed towards the turbine. The turbine get rotated, and it is linked through. It is linked to blower with the help of the shaft. As when the turbine starts rotating, it starts rotating the shaft also. So as the shaft rotates, the blower also start rotates, and it will absorb, or it will absorb more. It will inlet more air inside the inside the engine and pass it to and as it sucks more air, the air temperature will be high. So in order to cool that, we use air cooler. After passing to air cooler, the temperature of air gets decreased. So the air which is sucked, it is passed to the again to the compressor. I mean again to the engine cylinder.
Okay, it is that's the function of turbochargers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Ashwin, can you tell me what is the overlap period?
It is a period when both the exhaust valve and the
Inlet.
exhaust valve and inlet valve gets opens at the same time in order to scavenge the exhaust gases by using the fresh air mixture. With the help of fresh air mixture, we will scavenge the remaining exhaust gases.
Okay. So and Ashwin, can you tell me what is the knocking?
Knocking is a tendency where it will make it may inside a cylinder, it will make its noises whenever the improper combustion
Combustion.
of fuel takes place. In petrol engine it is whenever the heat temperature inside the cylinder is high, the petrol will get burned before the sparking of the plug. Before the spark from the plug, that is one reason in petrol engine. In diesel engine, it is because of accumulation of extra fuel inside the chamber, or by ignition lag in diesel
Ignition
engine.
lag.
Ignition.
Okay. So last question for you, Ashwin.
Okay.
Just tell me what do you mean by CC?
CC is abbreviated as cubic centimeter. It is a capacity. It is a cubic capacity we use in engines, where it indicates that how much power is produced in that engine. Cubic centimeter means inside a cylinder. No, no. Yeah, the amount of air fuel mixture is pushed throughout the piston cylinder head, and that means how much energy we can produce per centimeter cube. That is CC.
CC, right? So okay, thank
Yes.
you, Ashwin.
Thank you, Raviraj.
Okay. Yes, Bhange Patil.
Yes,
Okay, are you ready?
yes,
Okay, Bhange Patil, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. So Bhange Patil, tell me, uh, uh, you can drive motorcycle or scooty?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how does the motorcycle engine start? Tell me the whole process from starting to engine start.
Sorry, mom. I don't take.
You don't. Okay.
Because
Okay, no
now
problem.
I'm not prepared.
Okay. Do you know which types of engine are used in our motorcycle?
Means which brand or which types of two-stroke, four-stroke?
No, no, which two-stroke, four-stroke, diesel engine, petrol engine? Which types engine we use?
Two-stroke
Petrol engine.
petrol engine, diesel engine,
Is there two-stroke or four-stroke?
two-stroke.
Okay, it is not two-stroke. Okay, so please confirm.
Okay.
Okay, so Bangya Patil, first tell me the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine. Okay, so tell me main 4 points.
Yes. In two-stroke engine, the pistons two-stroke and gets one revolution of crankshaft, and in four-stroke engine, four-stroke of piston and gets two revolution of camshaft, crankshaft. And in two-stroke engine, there is a there is a sorry, bro, I can't prepare today.
Okay, okay, no problem. So okay, Bangya Patil, tell me uh, name of the parts. Okay, name of the parts of four-stroke diesel engine.
Okay, cylinder, connecting rod, piston rod, cylinder head, cylinder block, rocker arm, crosshead bearing, camshaft, crankshaft, oil sump.
So that's why this is a part of we use in four-stroke diesel engine. Okay.
Okay.
So can you tell me what do you mean by bore? What is a bore?
Bore is the inter diameter of the cylinder.
And what is a stroke?
Stroke is the distance piston move from TDC to BDC.
Okay. So now you tell me what is a CC?
This is the cubic capacity is size engine capacity, which is measured in cubic centimeter. The amount of air fuel inside put in the combustion cylinder, and amount of air and fuel get compressed and get outside of the engine cylinder.
That is a CC, right? Okay. So Bangya Patil, just last question. Okay. Are you prepared about two-stroke engine, two-stroke marine engine?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me how the exhaust marine turbocharger work.
When turbocharger, it's work on the exhaust gases.
Okay.
When we combustion takes place inside the engine cylinder and exhaust gases passes through the turbochargers. Turbines contains turbine blower which is connected to same shaft, and turbine rotates, blower rotates, and air is a he gets into the high temperature, and we cannot pass this air directly to the inside into the chamber because of the high temperature. We passes this air to air cooler and then sends to the suck to the inside of the engine cylinder to have good performance.
Okay. Okay. And what is the knocking?
Knocking is uncontrolled combustion takes place inside the engine cylinder.
Okay, that is the knocking. And tell me what is the compression ratio?
Compression ratio is the volume before compression and volume after the compression.
This is called as compression ratio, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
do you know which types of fuel we use on board ship?
Yes. Marine gas fuel, diesel fuel, and residual fuel oil. I am not
Okay.
sure of that, but
Okay. So you have to find the right answer. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you, Bangapati.
Welcome.
Sujit,
Yes, bro.
okay. Are you ready?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So firstly, tell me.
Bro, 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, bro. Sorry, bro.
Okay. So Sujit, uh, we use a spark plug in petrol engine, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the function of a spark plug?
Basically, the main function of the spark plug is means when in the internal combustion, when piston moves toward the TDC during the compression, and that time the fuel will inject inside, means the petrol and the air mixture will come inside, and then it will mix together, and the temperature of it will get increased, and this spark plug will ignite the uh, spark, and so because of this the fire takes place, and because of the fire the combustion takes place.
So basically, a spark plug we use to produce spark
Spark, yes.
during the uh, during the power stove.
Power.
Okay. And do you know what is the voltage required to produce the spark?
The voltage is in approximately in between 6,000 to 10,000.
Okay. And which is AC volt or a DC volt?
AC volt.
Okay. Thank you. So Sujit, uh, uh, do you know the starting process of our motorcycle? How it start from start to end?
No, bro. I will do study on that today only.
Okay. Okay. No
In next
problem.
session, I will definitely do.
Okay. Because this question frequently asked, so don't ignore this question.
Okay.
All of aspirants, don't ignore this question. They definitely ask you to tell me the process of your bike starting. How do you start your bike? Okay.
Okay.
So
And
don't
that also
forget
one
this question.
question about that button start, how that works.
They ask you how kickstart. How does the kick? After that he will work. Okay. So okay, no problem.
Yes.
Sujit, have you prepared two-stroke marine engine?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So tell me what is the function of stepping box?
Stuffing box. Bro, basically stuffing box is used in the two-stroke engine, and
Okay.
where in the two-stroke in the stuffing box, it because it consists of, in the two-stroke engine it consists of two quality of the oils, that is crankcase oil and cylinder oil, and this
Okay.
stuffing box is basically used so that these two oils, that is cylinder oil and crankcase oil, should not mix with each other. So basically
Okay.
this stuffing box is used.
That's why we use stepping box.
Stuffing box, yes.
And basically, we use stepping box only in two-stroke
Only
marine
two-stroke
engine.
marine engine, yes.
Okay. So, what is the function of crosshead bearing?
But basically, crosshead bearing is mainly used in the two-stroke marine engine, and where the main function of this crosshead bearing is to guide the motion of the piston rod, and where because of this crosshead bearing we can also achieve the longer stroke. This is
Okay,
basically the crosshead bearing.
crosshead bearing we use, right? And okay. Do you know which types of fuel we use on board ship? Name
Basically,
of the fuel.
mainly earlierly there are two fuels or views, that is marine gas oil and marine diesel oil. But nowadays the marine residual oil is used. This is because in this there is third grade quality of the fuel is used, and also it is very cheap. So nowadays on the ship they are preferring this marine residual oil fuel instead of that both.
Okay. And have you idea about what is the higher RPM of two-stroke marine engine?
Higher RPM of.
Two-stroke marine engine.
No,
Okay, no
didn't
problem.
get it.
Okay. So, Sujit, tell me what is the function of flywheel?
Basically, bro, the flywheel is a larger mass which is attached to the crankshaft, and the main function of the flywheel is to minimize the fluctuation so that it can means it will engine speed will get constant, and also the main function of the flywheel is to store the rotational energy.
Okay, that's fine. And why we use lighter flywheel in two-stroke engine?
Basically, bro, as we know that when the one revolution in the two-stroke engine, when one revolution of the crankshaft takes place, then one power stroke we are getting. So so we are using the lighter flywheel because we are getting a uniform power, and also there is no fluctuation because every one revolution of the crankshaft we are getting one power stroke. So there is no fluctuation. So we use a lighter flywheel as compared to four stroke, because in the four stroke every two revolution of the crankshaft we are getting one, so there the fluctuation will be more as compared to the two-stroke engine. So we are using the heavier flywheel in four-stroke engine.
Okay. So last question for you, Sujit.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me what is the tappet clearance?
Uh, Bro, basically, tappet clearance is a small gap in between the rocker arm and the top of the stem. This is the
All stem.
all stem. This is the tappet clearance.
Okay. So what will happen if tappet clearance increase
Okay. So basically, when tappet clearance will increase, then there will be the delay in the opening of the walls, and also it will close the earlierly.
early?
It will curly
Okay.
earlier.
Okay. And if tappet clearance decrease,
If tappet clearance decrease, then the wall will open early and it will close later on.
okay. So that's it. Okay. Thank you, Sujit.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, Saket.
Hello.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Saket, have you prepared two-stroke marine engine part?
Yes, I have prepared.
Okay. So Saket, first tell me the working of two-stroke exhaust marine turbocharger. Sorry, exhaust marine turbocharger.
Okay. Exhaust marine turbocharger actually when exhaust gases are expelled out from the combustion chamber, then they are collected into exhaust gas manifold, and from the exhaust gas manifold it is passed over to turbine, and the turbine and blower are connected on a on a same shaft. So as a turbine rotates, blower also rotates, and when blower rotates, it sucks the air from the surrounding, and it passes to the combustion chamber with a high pressure. But these but these but these compressed means that the air sucked by the blower is of high temperature. So in between we use intercooler. So that near about approximately 40 to 45 degrees Celsius temperature air we pass to the combustion chamber and up to pressure about 2.2 bar approximately.
Okay. So how it's working of turbocharger, right?
Turbocharger.
Okay. So can you tell me why we do not directly send this compressed air into the combustion chamber? We passes through the air cooler. So what is the reason behind that?
Uh, if we pass directly that air to the combustion chamber, so that air will with low density it will go into the combustion chamber. For increasing the density, we pass it through intercooler. That's why so we can burn that more charge.
Okay. Right. Also. Okay. Right, Saket. So Saket, tell me why we use stuffing box in two-stroke marine engine.
Uh, Stuffing box we use in marine diesel engine because we know we use two different lube oils for cylinder and different lube oil for crankcase. So 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 at the upper part means at the piston, we use the TBN. We use the lube oil of higher TBN number near about
Engine number.
70 near about 70 TBN number. So because it can come across to combustion gases which produces SOx and NOx means uh, so
SOX and NI.
SOx and NOx. So, so to neutralize that gases, we require the TBN. We require the lube oil of higher TBN number, and oppositely to that, we in the crankcase crankcase that lube oil is approximately up to TBN value of 6. So we there the gases means combustion gases are not they do not come in contact with that lube oil. So we means that difference and that combustion gases should not enter into the this this lube oil which is at the sump means at the base level, because it is in so much quantity that it is in tons. I think so it will accumulate all that lube oil, and for providing proper sealing, that different stuffing box is used.
Okay, Saket. Okay. So you said we use higher TBN number oil for to neutralize SOX and NOx.
Yes.
Okay, so are you sure the higher TBN number neutralize SOX and NOx?
Actually, means that gases will form H2SO4, so that can cause acid rain and all that. So we need to just neutralize those gases. That's what I want to say.
Okay, okay. So just confirm it, okay, and correct it.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So Saket, uh, tell me the function of flywheel. What is the function of flywheel?
Basically, flywheel function is to store the power and to absorb the shock, which is produced when we know that at every stroke we don't get a power stroke. We get the power stroke very frequently. So that shock absorption is also done by flywheel, and the storing of power is also done by flywheel. That's our the main use of flywheel.
Okay. And do you know we use lighter flywheel in two stroke
Yes,
as
yes.
compared to four stroke.
Post.
So what is the main reason?
Main reason is that in two stroke we get a frequent power stroke, and in four stroke after a three non power stroke we get a single power stroke. So for compensating those three non power strokes, we use higher means larger flywheel there so that we can store more power.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the scavenging?
Yes, scavenging is the process of removal of exhaust gases with the help of fresh charge into the cylinder, and we use loop flow scavenging nowadays.
Okay. And okay. Saket, can you tell me what is the process of your bike starting? How does your bike start?
Sorry, bro. Means exact. I
No
can
issues.
means I can tell exact answer. That's why I'm sorry.
Okay,
But I
okay,
will.
no problem. Okay, okay, no problem, Saket. So, Saket, tell me what is the tappet clearance?
So tappet clearance is a gap between stem wall and rocker arm.
Wall stem and rocker arm.
Rocker arm.
Okay, that is the tappet clearance. Okay.
Yes.
So, Saket, tell me what is the function of piston?
The
Okay,
function of
firstly, tell me
piston.
the function of piston. Okay,
A function of piston is to transfer the reciprocating power into uh, to the means transfer that mixture means that we burn into the cylinder, that power that into reciprocating power that transfers to further to connecting rod, so that it converts into rotary motion.
okay. What is the function of camshaft?
Camshaft is basically used to operate the valves uh, for fuel injection, means no, not fuel injection, inlet and exhaust that we use
Operate
for
valve,
that.
not fuel injector. Okay,
Yes, yes, valves.
okay. So basically, camshaft transfers the motion from the it converted rotary motion into the reciprocating motion.
Reciprocating motion that is used in
Okay,
valves.
right. Okay. So okay, all are good. Thank you, Sak. Thank you, Saket.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Okay. So I think all are done with your interview, right? Or anyone is pending?
No, bro.
Okay.
Finish,
So
I
please
think.
turn on your camera. Okay. So we covered the IC engine part in three sessions. Okay. So tell me your personal experience. How do you feel about it? Okay. First, Sujit, tell me.
Yes, bro. Basically, because before this, you are means no one is taking a mock interview. So because before that, I am learning from Dreamer package and YouTube, but I'm not able to deliver the answer, and I'm very afraid how I will give the answer in front of the camera and in front of the interviewer. So this mock interview helps me a lot. I am now able to deliver my answer, not perfectly, but I will do it. I will practice more and more, so I will deliver the answer in perfect way. So it is really helpful for me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Thank you
Sujit.
so
Or
much,
any.
bro.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Aniket. Is it helpful for you?
Yes, bro, like it is very much helpful because a lot of topics are there which I didn't knew about. And from the interview questions you are asking, I'm exploring more and more new topics about this field. Like IC engine, we have already studied, but IC engine related to marine field, we haven't explored that
Yes.
topic. So that is what we are getting to learn something new. And the questions are really great, and I am getting to learn from the answers of all of the aspirants as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aniket. Okay. Yes, Ashwin, what is
Yes,
your
sir.
feedback?
Uh, I thought I only technical, by studying only technical, I can clear the interview. But after listening all the questions, general questions also I need to cover. So that is a new thing I have learned here. So like general questions like how does a motor bike starts? Those kind of questions. I didn't think that those kind of questions are asked. So that is one
Yes.
thing. I and all the answers from other aspirants also it is really helpful for me. And I mean in how different way we can say the from one for one question. So that also we can learn from this.
Oh,
So those two really help me. Yeah.
okay. Thank you. Thank you, Saket.
Yes.
Yes, Chaitanya,
Okay.
what is your feedback?
Yes, bro. I haven't attended first session. I only attended two sessions, but I have gained more experience. And learning from others answers also very helpful. And also, learning is one thing, and explaining is difficult. What
Yes,
it
right.
is in our mind to say telling to others. It is very good experience. Thank
Yes,
you.
right. Because you clear your concept to your self-study, but you can't deliver answer. Okay. So that's why practice is very important.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay. Thank you, Jaitan. Yes, Saket, what about?
Bro, it is very helpful. Means I can feel that means that daring that to talk in front of everybody. That is more means I can feel that means the first session which I talked or delivered my answer uh, from means I have learned that very difference is there. I have observed that in myself also. And learning from everybody, knowing each other,
Okay.
it was very
Okay,
helpful.
thank you, Saket. Okay, thank you, Saket. Yes, what about Bhange Patil? Tell me your feedback. Your mic is not on, I think. Just turn on your mic. Yes.
Especially thanks of you because of your
Mhm.
very most important time to
Thank you.
utilize me as smart as
Thank
you
you.
like.
Thank you.
And I'm not good in front of camera because of it's possible. I'm able to answer.
Okay, okay, no problem. Keep practicing. You will also. Okay, okay. Thank you, all of you. So next session, we will cover the topic. I didn't get the topic, but you okay? You send the topic name on our group, then we will cover it. Okay, as like that. Okay.
Yes.